And so I didn't let this person know that we were going to premiere their Tangle because I didn't. And she posted it, and I've been saving them as I see them posted. And at some point, I'm going to write something up with some, because I know there's some others that, like, I have no idea how to deconstruct and, and to do the step out. So at some point, I'm going to write up something someday, and that will hopefully help. And then we'll have even more. Whoa! And, oh, okay, Shelly. Well, welcome. And who else said? Oh, I said, yeah, Paula kind of knew. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. You have to watch the unmute everybody. Yeah, you're muted, Mom.
Oh my gosh, and I was waving my hands and everything.
You were. I was just like, oh, she's saying something important. Yeah, there's a mute. We don't want to hit that. You just want to keep yourself muted, and that's good. So,
well, I'll tell Shelly again. My brother
okay, yeah.
used to live in San Ramon, which is out your way, but not in.
Cool.
Now he lives in Connecticut.
Oh, and that's okay, Odd. All right. Oh, turn off. Oh, let's see. And I don't know if you're using. Oh, you're using. Oh, I don't know on a device how. Yeah, the chats work. I'm gonna have to play a lot more with the app so that way I can be of assistance there. And I'm gonna guess that it's. Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna guess that it's a. Something is close. I know. I like to drag it out. It's like those TV shows, and so is, whatever, the winner, the loser, All right. So, Miss Debbi Minero, I'm glad that you're on. We have so many creative people on this in our Tangle Addicts group. All right, I'm gonna put so for those that are new, here's how this works. Yeah, drum roll. Yeah. Okay, there. Oh, yes, thank you. Right. Almost forgot about that. Where did I put my red carpet?
You must have stepped away because your voice is fading.
I turned my face away. Oh, wait, I know where I put it. Because behind me, I've got stacks of.
Oh, there's
red
the red
carpet.
carpet.
Yes, there we go. So I put. Did I put it? I didn't put it in there yet. So we are going to take a look today. We're going to premiere Debbi Minero's Tangle, and that is. Oh no, you have yourself listed. Yeah, Deb has yourself listed as Deb and Deb at work. Shh. So we're not going to tell anybody. But this is Meji. And so she actually did 2 tangles from this one, I guess, one inspiration, and so we're gonna just look at the one today, and we'll save the other one for another day. And this year, Chops got the the red carpet because I realized, oh look, and I could just use a red piece of paper. And then I'll remove it so I don't damage it, like I have this, which I have worn a hole in my paper. So this is so gorgeous, and like I said, we've got so many. Every Thursday for a little while, we're going to be premiering a Tangle or 2. That's for sure. All right, and then I put the second one in, and that is where I make like an announcement of the Tangle and put the information that I have swiped from Deb's posts. So, well, and I saw, and I had thought about it, and I knew I was going to do it, and then I saw that Rosemary had posted, and I'm like, oh, but Rosemary will have fun. We'll get to see even more inspiration from her work. So I'm going to share my screen. We'll talk through it, and it is just so much fun to have fun premiering these. So, okay, and and thank you, Sandy, for helping out with if there's a way to change the size of the chat text. I don't know. All right, so this is my blog post that I did just a little bit ago, and so sharing Deb's inspiration number one. Let me make this bigger. Okay. And so Debbi said that she received a beautiful bag made from the most gorgeous material, hand-picked and handmade just for her. Or I should say me, because I'm reading what Debbi said. The beautiful soul who gifted this to me knows my passion for tangling and my favorite colors. I just knew I had to sit down today and deconstruct 2 of the patterns on my bag. Meji and my sons were born. So we'll look at my sons later. Okay, so back to where we were. Oh, this gorgeous tangle. So here Deb demonstrates, shows it with adding some muka fronds and some fancy fescue. And then here is her step out. Yeah, that's right, Inez. Yeah, deep breathing back towards then. Oh, okay. And I have to have another thought. Okay. So starts off with an asterisk and then seed shapes. And I love that, this is one of those that's going to look more difficult than it is, So then we're going to do seed shapes from the center to each end. And for our new people, so sorry, it just occurred to me that we don't usually have these kind of things happen. Now, a seed shape, for those that are new to Zentangle, is, and we'll demonstrate it in a moment, is a curve line going one direction, curve line going the other direction, meeting at both ends. And as you can see, it kind of looks like a seed. Mom's getting out her cheaty thing.
Just to make a dot in the circle, middle of my circle.
And the cheaty thing, we just teasing. Okay, and then once we have all of those done on all of those spokes, we're going to do some big C-shaped curve lines connecting each of those, as you can see. And then this is kind of onion dome-ish. I just took it as like an S shape going, up both sides. And again, we'll demonstrate that. So because I always worry about, for those that are new. Then, and going all the way around, then we'll add some heart shapes, or the top of a heart, which you could also think of as 2 curve lines, one right next to each other. And so Deb put steps 5 and 6 together. So this half is like 5. This half would be 6, where we're putting more seed shapes in the onion dome that we did in step 4 here. And then this is really more decorating. So coming from either side of that, we'll put a little tethered orb or a flux shape, whichever way you want to think about it. And then, and some little tethered orbs right from the center of those hearts, which is neat because it makes it look, it's like where somebody extra talented could probably do that all in one stroke, like a little loop-de-loop. But I like adding that in. And then if you want to keep adding, you can keep adding. It's good. And so I also added in my version. I don't know. Well, because I was because I had a lot of boxes to fill, so I thought, well, I'll just separate that step 1 just because. And let's see, did I do anything different? No. I did. I separated out again because the page that I was using has a lot of boxes, so I separated out putting the seeds here and then the little guys on the sides.
This is going to be fun.
This is going to be fun. And then you can, like it said in Deb's last one, if you want to add more, you can add more. And I'm going to guess if you wanted to go even further, and I did want to make sure to add that, as Deb did, I'm going to flip back to hers also. Yeah, because you can see where coming off of what would have been step 4 and making another onion dome-ish shape. But then I'm going to guess if you wanted to keep going, then you would just put like, your line here and here. So everything is always like straddling whatever is before that, for a lack of a better word. I know there's a better word for that, but that's what it is. Okay, so now we shall have fun.
Well, and
Uh,
I don't think you mentioned, but
oh,
just to repeat it, that for the new people, you
yes,
can work on anything, any
yes,
shape, any size.
yes. And with anything that you want,
Yes.
and you can follow, um, follow me. You can follow mom. You can follow a little of both. You can do your own thing. Apparently, we're passing around virtual
Treats.
invisible treats that I should let you know that that's a part of our thing. So that means that they're calorie free. And I was thinking I was gonna thought I had something. Oh, here I have an 05. Oh, but I don't know why I don't like this Tombow.
Heather, can you show the top of your step out?
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, I'm still on the screen share. There we go. Sorry about that. Then I'll. And then I'll get oh, Jen, that's funny. It does rarely attract those, those types, but that's interesting. So I'll have to figure out a.
Have you got the? Do you put both into the?
Yeah, I put both in there, and
You're already pretty far up there, though.
yeah. So if you needed to put them back in there, we can. I was looking for a little bit thicker pen. Okay. All right. Which? Well, I can do one now, one tonight.
Yeah, save one for later.
All right. This one is shiny. Oh, and then I'll use a PN on this one. Or what else do I have? That's the one thing that I've got like 1,200. I'm just kidding. 01s until I need an 01, and then I can't find any. All right. Well, hopefully this one will work. And I should.
I like the pink one better.
This one?
No, the other one.
This one? No, I was
I
just
think
looking because I wanted to. I'm gonna. Well, we'll see how it goes because I'll want to trim it to 3.5. Okie doke. So starting off, center-ish with an asterisk. Oh, okay, that's not gonna work. That one was already giving me a little hassle, so. Okay. And yes, I have seen that movie, that Peter Pan. Yes, that that was such a great movie, that Peter Pan that Robin Williams did.
Well, this is good, Heather, that I'm working on a circle and you're working on a square.
Yes.
Because I'm going to work all the way out to the perimeter.
Okay. And we'll see
you didn't do a border, but if you did a border, then you'd have to, deal with that border.
Right. But I'm thinking I really probably needed to make these a little bit bigger. But that's okay because I can just.
It gives you more room to do other stuff.
Yeah. So then here's the seed shape. And so we're just going on either side of those spokes. Like I said, it's just a curved line going one direction, curved line going the other direction. And because when I was doing the step out, if you miss, as long as you miss further out, you can always extend that line. So because I don't know, well, but let me see how many times I did this tangle 11 times this morning. And it's like, oh, okay, well, and then I came up with all kinds of different issues in doing just even this beginning part. And I can see just how uneven I make my lines. But
It
There's no
all
such
works out in the end.
right.
Mine is the same thing. And actually I did what you did. I did north, south, east, west first, and
Yeah.
then wedged the other ones in.
Yeah, and that and actually funny, that's the first time that I did it that way, and I should have done it before because it just seems like that works better, so that way you can kind of squish them in. But yeah, all right.
Now I've
So,
already forgotten the next step, so I have to wait for you.
well, so the next step once we have these is just coming from the tops of those, we're just making a curve line. So like a C-shaped curve line, and I'm going to move my tile so that way it's more comfortable. Oh, there. And for those new to Zentangle, that's one of the things that we do is we move the tile and we keep our hand and pen kind of in the same position that we don't have to contort anything. Yeah. This one too, this has many places where you could just stop and go, "Oh, that's cool."
And it's another one too, depending on how big you make those first seeds and how big you make these loops, it's gonna be wonderful.
Yeah, and actually, Steph, yeah, well, it would be a Zendala or a mandala, however you want to think about it,
Yeah.
because we'll end up with, well, and if you did it bigger, like Mom said, then you could fill it in with other patterns if you wanted to. All right, now, and look at how little I've done that. Okay, well, that just means I get to grow. Oy. Okay, so the onion dome. So I'm going to start in the middle of this curve line, and I'm just thinking it's kind of an S shape, backwards S shape. And then I start on the next one about in the middle and mirror what I just did. I always end up with more of a little tip there, and I like how Deb did hers. And it didn't have that much of a tip, so it could maybe even be more of a curved line. That's up to you. But I found it easy or helpful to start at the curved lines we just did, and then go up and sort of try to meet in the middle.
See, and I find it easier to do it all in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
But again, it just depends on what this is one of those you do it whatever works for you.
I'm like, where is, because I made this curve line weird. I'm like, I wasn't focused on where's the in between because this almost looks like one.
And it isn't going to
Not,
matter.
it's not going to matter in the end because I was aiming, to do this and have it line up as best I can. And he's a fell swooper too.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it your way, Heather. I did.
I usually do it going up and then coming down. I usually do it, yeah, in one stroke like that.
Like that.
Except that the second side always ends up weird. So this
Oh,
time I decided I would just do it this way.
and it looks great either
Yeah.
way. I'm so excited. I'm working on a dark. Oh, I don't know if this is one of the blue or the gray because I can use my white. And ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no mistakes. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with weird. Okay, okay, next we're going to do the little heart shape. And this too, you can, have fun with however big you want to draw them. I'm going to try and draw them a little bit bigger than I did in my sample, like that. And again, I'm aiming. I'm starting here. I'm aiming that first curve line towards the center. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then remembering that we're going to do a little loop in there. Yeah, like I said, this is a neat one that at any point you could stop and go, whoa, that's neat. Or you could just keep going. All right. So from here, we'll do the decorating parts. And then, as you can see, I have a lot of room. So after this, then it was in these, I'm just going to call them the onion domes. We're putting another seed shape. So right where these tuck together. And then I'm essentially tracing a little bit of the dome part. I liked this step almost as it was like I was almost having a line dot dot moment because I'm like, oh look, it has rescued some of the domes that were a little off center or just looked weird. Because adding this seed shape, I was like, oh well, then I don't like right here. Let's see what that does. Oh, because it's off center and weird. Well, we'll see when we add the next ones. But I just thought that was neat. And then, well, and this honestly, you could put these in the same at the same time, but sometimes I think it's fun to just do one stroke, go all the way around, do the next stroke, go all the way around. So this just tucked in, and it's just it's kind of like a loop. I like Maria's I called it a tethered orb because we're tethering it right in that corner there.
I'm making mine more like a all the way to the instead of I'm filling the whole,
whole space
like a flux shape, yeah.
Okay.
Or that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I must make mine different.
All right. Then, oh, that's right. Then, from the center of the little, top of the heart shapes, you can just put a little, starting at that point and, kind of, making a little orb. It could be a little oval shape, kind of like these shapes if you want, up to you. Uh-oh, Steph. Wait, working on a cushion. Is that your table? Well, it's just, there's no mistakes. It'll just be an adventure.
Well, it just reminds me of when I was trying to use that one cutter, and it
Yeah.
worked better when I was using it on my lap than when I tried to use it on a flat table. You never know. It just might be a whole total creation. You'll love it.
Oh. Okay, yes, yeah, not drawing on a well, All right, so I'm going to extend mine since I have a lot more space.
Well, I did big onion shapes from the center of the heart shapes. Because I'm working in a circle, but I went all the way to the outer edge.
But that's a nice that's a nice other option.
Yes.
Because you could do that. And since you did that,
now I'm going to aura
I'm
that.
gonna look at. Oh yeah. Yeah, because she kind of went from.
You wouldn't want to go that far from where you are, but
No, I'm going to have to make several. Yeah, because this was, I like it that way. I like it this way too, because it kind of goes around the little heart shapes.
Yeah, yes, it does.
And it's just different and it's neat.
And yours, the way yours is, and actually on that beautifully toned thing, gives you the option of doing something. I see something going like behind it. Oh, you know what? That ribbon one you did the other day? Oops, somebody
Yes,
just joined us.
yes,
That yeah, that ribbon. I don't know what, I can't remember what it's called, but you did it in a circle.
yeah, yes,
But that
yeah.
would be pretty behind this, or
Oh,
yes.
let me
Okay,
find it.
Sue needs to look for her camera
Hi,
and
Sue.
close the camera.
Yeah, we'll have you turn off your camera just for now. Oh, she can't find. Oh, I'll find it. It is no worry. Oh, you found it. Good. Curly Q. Yes, that's what it was. Oh yeah, because that. See, now that one started off as a spiral, and just for
Yes,
those
but
that are wondering, I will put it in the chat. Uh,
see, I don't have room to do that, but you
but
do.
there was also the one called Gravy that was okay. So you know what oh, my thing must not be. I didn't hear a little knock knock. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Well, at least that person has not come back. Ugh. Right. And let me look for Gravy just because, and then there's always the bead line and GRA. There it is. Okay. Right, so I'm putting these in the chat. So if you want to use them, or actually, I can share my screen and just show you, so that way then you'll know if you even want to look at them. And for those on small screens, then you'll know. So this was Curly Q. It started off as a spiral, and then you just do a wiggly line around it, and then fill in or shade those sections that you just made. Then there was also this one called Gravy, which same thing. You start off with a line of some in some way, shape, or form. But the other one you could do this, but just not do a double line. This one you do a double line, and then that's what you fill in those areas. But that would be a good thing to play with this one if you want. Or anything else that you come up with.
Yes.
That is good. Okay, and hi Leslie. Well, glad that you're here. And you know what? I don't know. Oh, I'm not going to talk with a pen in my mouth. I'm going to I'll re-put in those links for what we're doing today, Leslie, so that way you have them. And there we go. I will work to get this out. So there's that. Now, because I'm thinking, well, let's see. If did I put a wrong thing? Oh, I did put the wrong link, that first one. Sorry. Thank you, Luna. I bet that's my own link. Now, the question, if you're going to continue out even further, should I put more? I could put more heart shapes, more heart tops, and just keep alternating those. Let's just do it. I needed to say the magic phrase of draw it bigger than you think, so that way I would hear it. And draw it bigger than I thought, so that way it's like, oh, I'll be here all week. And then So that would put those. Oh, it's, if I had done what you did, and oh, okay, Leslie. Well, that's all right though. You're never a disturbance. But if I had alternated the onion domes, because now when I do them the way I had, they'll kind of be in a row. But you know what? If I did it the other way, it'd still be in a row. Never mind.
Well, see, I have minor in a row because I made
Yeah,
them really. Your first one isn't in a row, but your second two are in a row.
right. Oh, actually, I could have. Well, we'll just see where this goes. And then this is just called playtime. Because I was just thinking I could have put in, a curved line. I could do that next. If I was being really good, I could do the whole mapping thing like that. Didn't do it over here, but we make up our own rules.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Then and I could finish it off with just a nice curved line connecting these. Yes. Likey. Oh, yes. Well, don't they know, Deb, that that they shouldn't be interrupting? Ah, how dare they? Okay, so and if I hadn't done this so small, but maybe I could do. I'm just thinking. Let's see. Let's look at what Mom's doing.
What?
Aura-ing with the white gel pen and perfing
Yes.
is nice.
Yes.
Oh, and I like the aura-ing because Deb did that in her sample, and I really like that. Maybe I do that on this outer part.
Now I'm
And
thinking. Go ahead. I have to get
oh,
out some colored pens now. I mean, have you ever tried using like the gray tone microns on a gray paper? They wouldn't be
no,
opaque, would they? They wouldn't. That wouldn't work.
I don't know. Might
I
work
think I have
neat.
to use the jelly roll.
Might work neat. And for those new to Zentangle, aura-ing, as you can see, it's like an outline. So this outline is on the inside, so an inline. And it has such a neat effect. And I mentioned perfing. That's another. That's the dots that Mom put in with the tangle enhancer term. I try to make sure that's part of why I ask if we have new to Zentangle, because I want to make sure to explain any lingo as long as I catch myself.
I just flipped mine over so I can find pens that work.
Ah! I like see, and I forgot about that aura-ing sections. maybe. Hmm.
I'm having a heck of a time.
Ah,
Nothing wants to show up. Well, maybe I'll go
ah.
different selection.
I'm just debating. Well, let's see. We've got, okay, so that's, or this is kind of decorated with that little heart shape inside, sort of, kind of. These are decorated. Oh, well, you know what? I should put those little loops in here. Oh, yes. Then, let's see. Oh my goodness, 11:47. Am I here? I'm here. Was I just too quiet? I was in a zone. I'm gonna do some shading. I have some other ideas, but I'm gonna do some shading first. I'm just gonna put something in the middle here. I'm putting a little graphite on the. Oh, am I back on the center? Because I might have. Yeah, I was. Yeah, because when we zone, we just kind of like, oh, let me pull this closer to myself. Try to have the camera set so that way I don't do that. But oh, there you are. My new favorite Tortillion. Oh, and before I do that, actually, before, as I've done 3, here. Oh, Deb, that's sad. Well, hopefully you'll be able to enjoy the extra fun tonight. But well, you could share your secret with them. You could say, "Oh, see, because Deb, you're famous here." No, neither of us are working on a transparent tile, Leslie.
Nope, I'm working on a gray or a dark gray.
She just had it flipped over the other side so that way she could see what pens.
So I could test my pens.
Yeah.
I kind of like this. This is that. I don't know what this is, like one of those starlight. What's the one that has the moon and a star? Is that starlight?
No, moonlight.
Moonlight. Okay.
For that one, we could just get a black light. It'll shine all pretty.
Oh.
That looks. I mean, it looks here. It looks like it's like a more fluorescent-y type.
Oh, it
color.
does look more fluorescent on the, but it's just like a hot pink.
Oh, okay. And I think that those ones, because like in the original set. Okay, Deb. Well,
they're made to work on dark paper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I remember in the original set, it was they said that those ones were like fluorescent or neon-y. Like half of the set was, and half wasn't, as far as the fluorescent part. Oh. Well, take care, Deb. I don't know if you left already, but thank you for creating such a gorgeous tangle. And this one I will try. This in the paid class, I try to get the replays up quick. Oh, you're still here. Good. Good. This might work. Okay, I'm going to try what I was thinking before. First, I was thinking I didn't have enough room, but I do think I do. And we got 5-minute warning until the great reveal. Oh, yes. If I can get this done in in that time. Oh, okay, good, Shelley.
Fortunately, this is one, like you said earlier, Heather. Um, as long as you finish the circle all the way around, you can quit anytime. You know, you can say, "Oh,
Right.
that's the way I meant it to be that way,"
Yeah.
not because I lost my internet connection.
Well, oh, I could add some white highlights. I probably should have done that before I do the shading, but sometimes the tile just tells you what it wants. Uh, Now, maybe. Oh, you know what? I liked your. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and put some of that perfect. Yeah, the tile wants what the tile wants. That's right. Oh, okay, Rosie. We will look forward to seeing it. I'm glad that you're at least able to get on. Copying you with these perfs. As long as the pen behaves. Made that just a little bit bigger, but oh well. What's her? I don't know. These don't have names. Leslie, they just have numbers, but it was from the Moonlight.
Well, they have numbers, but they're real tiny and you can't hardly
Yeah,
read
you
them.
can't read them. It was just like the hot pink from the Moonlight collection.
Yeah, hot pink and then the hot neon yellow.
I remember seeing. I don't remember where I saw it, but Tangle's done in like adding in just that like neon yellow in places, and I remember thinking, yeah, that's a neat idea.
One of the project packs, and I don't remember which one. It's when they I don't know, premiered or whatever, that those neon ones,
Mm-hmm.
and you drew orbs, and I can't remember what pattern, but I remember drawing orbs, but you picked 3 of those colors,
Oh, yes.
And
yeah.
then you drew an orb and then one inside it and then a dot in the middle or something. And the effect was very nice.
Yeah. Oh, there. Oh. All right, it's shaping up. Oh, all right. It is time. Can you believe it? I can't. Oh, that's a better Shulamit. Yes, the tiles are addicted to us. Yes. Brilliant. Karen Maxie, that's gorgeous. Oh, let me make this so I can see. There we go. Now I can see everybody. Nice, nice. Oh, it just keeps flipping and flipping. Okay, Gillian. Well, I'm glad that you had lots of fun. And I know Luna put in my email address in there, so if you want to email me your result, if you wish, and I can put it on the recap. And oh, these are gorgeous. Okay, keep holding them up. I'll let you know right before I take it, so that way your hand doesn't fall off. It looks like we've got 2 decent pages going on here.
At least you
Chomps
should
needs
have
to move hers up.
Yeah.
Chomps the alligator.
I don't think we heard the rest of that.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, I just said Chomps the alligator needed to move hers up a little.
Yeah. All right. Oh, these are so neat. Oh, and it just keeps shifting. They all look good so far. So if this, well, no, wait. How did? Oh, there. I see. Oh, more. Oh, Pat got it. Okay, good. Right. So hold them steady. If this is it, hold them steady, and I'll let you know as soon as I get it. 1, 2. I got them both. Okay, so you can take them down. Let me work a couple pieces of magic.
Oh, I love Sandy's with the double one. That's really neat.
Yeah. Need to save. Oh, I would be in so much trouble. Let's see. Oh, that's where it's going. Okay. New. I like your hat, Diane.
She's dressed to go somewhere. Where is she
I
going?
think she has a show. It's cute. All right, let me save the second
Frozen.
one.
I'm sorry, my screen was frozen.
Oh, okay. It's nice to see you. Oh,
Yeah, I'm Echo. Can you see mine?
let's see. No. Oops.
Oh, how about this?
There we go. Yeah, hold on
Good.
one
Thank you.
and save. And oh, and then I get Sue's too. All right.
Thank you.
All right, got them. And then let me make a third. Yes. Save. All right, now I will share my screen and we can all see the gorgeousness. I'll start in backwards order. And I'm gonna move around here. So here's Sue's, absolutely gorgeous. And Eco, love it.
Oh, I love what Sue did.
Oh, turning it into Toodles.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, these are.
Yeah, I came in late, so the fact that I got this far, I'm amazed.
Oh, that's great. You know, and so looking at Ico's down there, the way it looks now without even shading it, it almost looks like I want to say like they're cupped or something. I don't know. It just really neat.
Thank you. Actually, I mixed up the very outside one
Yeah.
Has to be in between the other one, but it's okay. I just make it very pointy one this
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Like it. All right, let's go to
Okay.
page 2 and look at all. Oh, Sandy, you're just so brilliant. Oops, and let's see. I think I'm getting an echo from Sue, so I'll mute you, Sue.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. I seem to be electronically connected to a couple people. Apparently, you and Linda. So, oh, these are so gorgeous. And it's a Pearl working on some kind of toned paper, prepped paper we were calling it. Nice. Oh, and so here we got you in there right at the beginning. That's gorgeous. I love all the little colors. And Steph, for working on a cushion, awesome. And looking at Tony's did the thing. Yeah, it was like stop at the one spot, and it's just gorgeous. Oh, so neat. All right, now let's flip to page 1. 10. Yeah, Mom's still working.
I am.
And it's beautiful. Oh,
This is Sue. I'm just going to say I love working. I think the people that worked on the watercolor backgrounds, those are really quite magnificent. I recently learned of the concept of reverse coloring book, where the pages supply the color and then you supply the lines.
Oh,
that's different.
Yeah, that's probably a different way of I'll have to add that to the list of map tangling. What was it? I had splotch because I was looking for if there was an originator when we did the class, and I wanted to make sure that I honored that person if there was, and it seems it's a concept that has been going on for a while. So that's
Could you
neat.
scooch it up so we can see the bottom, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And say, listen, or I'm sorry, Chomps the alligator. Wow. And how fun to do it, to do something like that starting in the middle and just doing it part way. Really halabowing on the up edge of the page. That is awesome. Awesome. And let's see. And who do we had? Oh, it was on the Pat, who said new. Pat, you were new to Zentangle, right?
Yes, this is the first time I've done it.
Look at how amazing that is.
What's her name? Which one?
Yeah, in the bottom.
Wow.
Is that you, Pat? There.
Oh my gosh. Well,
And
that
then
just
make
goes
sure
to show
we're-
you anybody can do this. You don't have
Everyone
to.
is so, all the people that have done it before, wow, they're so exciting. Mine seems so boring.
No, look at it. It's amazing.
Well, it was a good start. I think it was a good start. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah. Gorgeous. See, what's fun is that they're all different. They're all different and all the same at the same time. Oh,
beautiful.
Just like real people. All
yeah.
I love Margaret's. Oh my gosh, these are all gorgeous. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, exactly. Just like people. I was attributing it to like handwriting. We all kind of learn the same way to write letters, but then it evolves into our own style, and
That is a perfect analogy.
So neat.
And again, it just depends on the size of what you start with and how big you make any of them and where you go.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
They all are.
I don't. Jacqueline has a very colorful background.
Yeah.
That's
It was the back cover of my gel pens, and when I saw it, I immediately thought of this class. I was like, "Oh, yay."
Oh, that's great.
Our motto is don't throw any piece of paper away because you never know.
Yeah, yeah. Upcycling for sure. And yeah, I agree, Chops. Yeah, Molly's. Yeah, it's gonna be so pretty when it's done. I love all those colors. Just gorgeous. Or just and saying Eve's also because I you know I love that you know the washes of color and just so neat. And then yeah, and then adding some white highlights and shading to it. Just yeah, it'll just make it pop even more. Oh,
Yeah, see, that's why I hurried up and sort of finished mine because I know if I put it aside, I probably won't finish it.
yeah.
I'm I'm sorry to say I'm not that dedicated.
Yes, he is.
Except I'm working on samples for 2 classes for next month for OPC, so my attention is divided.
Oh, we'll have to yeah examine what you did because I like what you did. I might do that on my tips. I copied the dots because I like I always forget about some of those things. And
Yeah,
then
and it's
extending them out like Elaine's, extending the dot. Oh no, outlined it with white, and then put some dots on the end.
yeah, it's just amazing. Um, it's just amazing. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, so here that is so delicate. Wait, here, let me stop the screen share for a minute. Look at that, isn't it?
Yes.
That
Oh, I
is
love it.
gorgeous. That is
See that?
gorgeous.
Depending on the colors you use, it looks. I'm still thinking Valentine's Day coming up, so I've used this pink. But
Yeah.
yours looks very springy, flowery looking. And
Mhm.
Sue Snyder, that's what hers. If she adds color, that's how that one could look. Just
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. And yes, we'll say goodbye to the recording.